This is a story about a master who gives a lecture only once a year. He's a very old man, very wise man, always speaks the truth, gives a lecture only once a year. So this is his annual lecture, and the hall is full. The hall is full. So the master comes, he sits down, the people, the audience are all waiting in anticipation, and he puts a question to them. They're all waiting for some deep wisdom, right? But he comes, he puts a question to them. Tell me, what is life? He says. Tell me, what is life? And then he keeps quiet. So after a minute or two of silence, when they realize that he's not going to speak anymore, then the answers start coming, right? So it's a large audience. So one person puts his hand up and he says, Master, life is a celebration. And the master says, oh, okay. But now the tide has started, right? So this one man puts his hand up. So another person also puts his hand up. Master, I don't agree with that man. Life is not a celebration, it's a struggle. You know, life is a struggle. So the master says, oh, okay, all right. Now another hand goes up. Life is a game we all have to play. Then another hand goes up. Life is like a party. We must celebrate. And another hand goes up, and life is like a big cake, and I must have my slice of it. Right? And there's, different people come up with different answers, and there's a surfer dude there, like a surfer dude. And he says, life is like a wave, I've got to ride it. Yeah? And another person who's a cricketer says, life is like a game, I've got to play it. All kinds of different answers come up. From the negative to the positive. Right? From the high to the low, all kinds of answers come up. Finally, this goes on, the master doesn't speak, then eventually it becomes quiet. They ask the master, Master, you tell us what is life. And then the master speaks his wisdom. He says, listen, I asked, what is life? And each one gave a different answer. Where is that answer coming from? Where is your answer coming from? Your answer is coming from your experience of life and your mindset. Correct? Your thoughts and your experience decides what your answer is going to be. So he says, I asked what is life, and all of you have given a different answer. Now, that answer is coming from you, not from life. In other words, if life was only one thing, then all of you would have said the same thing to me. All of you would have said the same thing to me. But all of you have said different things to me because you are different people. And he said, life is not one thing. It is neither good nor bad. It is neither a celebration nor a struggle. Life is what you make it to be, he says.